talk slower. I always wonder, I mean, I don't want this to disappear.
Hi, my name is Alexis
Hi.
Ren, and this is my To Tahiti 2019.
Oh, you're 2019. Perfect. Tahiti. Tahiti. Tonga volcano. Let me check. Hold on a second. Tahiti volcano. Volcano. 20 megatons. What was that? Tonga volcano. Or Tahiti and Tonga is not the same place, right? That's good. Wow, this is interesting.
The reef has always been here for my family and me.
This is so
giving
cool.
us everything we need. But things
I didn't know you could dive,
the
Alexis.
reef is dying.
So you knew.
This
Well,
is not only happening here on my island, but everywhere in the world.
I don't know, man. So you're talking to
Corals I used
the whole
to see
thing.
swimming when I was a kid.
That's
now
cool.
are gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
I start realizing that we are the ones causing this.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty big problem in the future. So something more important than this than you need to know, Alexis. So
They are ecosystem.
something more important you need to know. We did not stop the pandemic, so
They built the reef millimeters per millimeters, and they are so important. Like, yeah,
yeah.
they represent less than 1% of all.
How
the
bad
ocean
is it? I'm
surface.
gonna tell you how bad
However,
it
they are
is.
home for 1/4 of
Oh,
all
crap.
marine life. How crazy is that?
I'm gonna tell you how bad it is in the future, Alexis. It's June 26, 2025. Andrew's not that suicidal, so I'll be okay. Anyway.
Yeah, they are home for.
Let me check how bad it is. News. Continue. Sign in. How bad is the coral bleaching in the world right now? Well, we got 12 minutes. I'll check how bad it is in 6 years in your future. So
Even the sharks, they don't live.
yeah, I can talk to sharks. It's something I need to do. King of Atlantis, right?
To survive. And
King of Atlantis.
for us, like there is
King of Atlantis, right? Because Ally Michelle says that was the King of Atlantis. So
thanks to the ecosystem and the services linked to the coral reef.
It's crazy because, like,
the pandemic is about to start. You have to get back to. I mean, I think. Okay, you might have fallen in love with another man. It's not Andrew. I mean, so if that happens, shit happens. So
the environmental work that we need.
yeah, I don't. Andrew doesn't actually know for sure if Andrew and Alexa were supposed to fall in love and get married. I don't know. The We Are Warriors thing is actually pretty cool. I mean, you know, your We Are Warriors community. So
This should be on the news.
For sure. Like right now, what's happening with
Yeah.
the coral reef around
It's
the
a bit
world,
bad.
the Great Barrier Reef in
Global
Indonesia,
beaches
or
is
Bali, it's mental. And you see the reef is dying due to the global
Yeah, it's actually really bad.
rising temperature,
83.9% of coral live by
they bleach.
so
And then they
they
need a
are-
lot of energy to survive, so they can die. And that's what is happening right now when we are talking in this island.
I mean Andrew can talk to sharks and dolphins
Going
and
so fast.
whales.
During the coral reef.
I mean, I didn't even know you died, but you have bigger problems, Alexis, than the coral reef. I mean, the pandemic is much bigger problem. It's, seriously. Can we change out? And that's so cool. I did not know you. I don't even know who these people are.
Okay, so this is my first.
So you definitely have other friends other than Allie Michelle, which is good. I mean, you
What is the process?
look for other friends. More open mind. It's more scientists. Alexis, I'm saying more scientists because
It's like trees.
temporal mechanics. I mean, you didn't know Andrew's past was erasable. I don't think so. I mean, it's our past. You know, the past Andrew is about to lose all his knowledge of his superpower, which is a timeline change, by the way.
And
No,
it's
no,
so
no,
cool
no,
to come
not
back
safe,
month later,
not
years
safe.
later and see that
Well, what I mean, I don't know if you did anything on
people-
purpose, Alexis. This was not safe. Not safe to alter the timeline like this. I
So,
mean,
to give you an example,
it doesn't matter about
I
Democrats and
was,
Republicans,
I was
Alexis.
16 years
Erasing
old,
the entire
5 years
planet
ago.
is not a safe thing to
This
do.
house.
I mean,
And I came back after 5
I
years, and
mean,
now it's
you're
like
probably
this,
thinking,
you
oh,
got
that's not
the
possible.
orange,
I don't
red
actually know if
cards
it's
in
like a
it, you
local
know,
erasure.
striped black and white
Anyway.
fish, and yeah, that's
I
what
mean, seriously,
it's
find a
about.
place to hanker down for about a year and a half, 18 months.
Like,
You this I mean the date this is published. I mean, Alexis, I mean you have to listen. The date. I mean tell us everybody you mean because literally it's November 19th. It's
home for 20% of all the biodiversity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, tell everybody in this document about 18 months of toilet paper, 18 months of Clark bleach, 18 months of face masks. I mean, seriously, 7 million people are going to die. So, and they stopped counting at 7 million. It's a lot more than 7. It's probably closer to 25 or 35 million. So it's a lot of dead people. A lot of dead people in the world from one virus that I could not solve because I couldn't warn the Chinese government that we live in a timeline where we don't have a pandemic. So yeah, well, and I think I understand why, because your personal timeline would have been different, Alexis, if the pandemic didn't happen. So I don't really know, by the way. Pandemic. I mean, this is cool. And then one more thing, I could totally talk to whale. Find a whale. Find a shark. Let me go. Let me prove it. Find a shark. Alexis, find a shark and let me. Oh, there we go. I don't know about fish. Turn left, maybe. Oh, it didn't work. Find an octopus. Alexis, find an octopus. I can talk to octopus and make them change. Ask them to change color. Find an octopus. I'm not joking, dude. Alexis, find an octopus. Find an octopus.
Try me when you plant your first coral.
Find an octopus, Alexis, next time. And you want me to prove it to you that I can order an octopus to change color and then adapt to the It's pretty cool. But seriously, I don't have that many videos of you in 2019, so.
She'd always paint her nails pink, and it was like her thing. So I loved that, and
Really?
yeah, like being under there was so fun.
Oh, I totally missed what you were talking about because I was trying to talk to you.
Just like
Totally
following me
missed.
around. So like when I was planting the coral, I would like I was
Pink, yeah.
drilling, and then I'd look up, and the fish was like,
Tracy Walder, the CIA agent, has
so fun.
And I
Likes
think
pink a
that's
lot.
maybe the
I don't know.
part of our project.
Because you say in the future you I mean it's an article how it's somebody you were friends with a long time, you sit with them and you make the guy makes you laugh and then you turn romantic, so you might not be single in the future, Alexis. If you're not single in the future, you should have just told me, but if you just told me, you would not exist. And then but Andrew fell in love because you didn't tell him that you were not single, and then
Creating an identity.
the damage. Yeah, your identity, right? And you were not happy, I think so.
Nature, like, it teaches us so much about ourselves.
Yeah.
And, like,
The nature,
and how
causality, right?
there's so much wisdom in the reef.
You see, when you go diving.
Well, anyway, I mean, in the future, you did not pick wise men to listen to advice from, Alexis, and then they taught you some really horrible things. And,
That's what we need to learn how to do.
And that's what we
learn from other men next time. Learn from other men in the next lifetime, and then they taught you some really stupid shit about time and then causality and destiny. I mean, they're stupid men, you know. I mean,
People, they,
Alexis, men are men. Human men are men, and they don't understand time. Andrew's a little different than even Andrew didn't know that his own past was erasable. I did not know that. I mean, Andrew knew that he could change the past, you know. Andrew did not know that his own past could be changed, and then whoopsie. Yeah, soccer. Yeah, Andrew absolutely did not know. Andrew absolutely did not know that his own past was changeable. And it's like, whoops, right? You can figure it out yourself because you're so intelligent. That oh, we little kids. I like little kids.
They are aware.
Anyway,
They know a
little
lot,
kids.
and all of them they want to get
Hey.
involved and be a part.
Hi
of the
everybody.
project.
Who can hear me? Anyway, but
That's
cute little,
really giving
cute bright little kid. Anyway. You can figure out yourself what happens when you erase a time machine, right? You can figure out yourself what happens when you erase a time organism, because it alters the entirety of the human species, right? So, Yeah. Now that's a family that's worth it. So
This morning.
this is a better friends, than
And now it's here, getting restoration.
these are better friends. These are better friends. These are better friends. Seriously. So, well, this is gonna have to go on pause. This will have to go on pause for the pandemic for a little while. Then you can go back to doing this, and then
It's so cool to see how kids, they
Yeah.
want to learn and they want
Yeah.
to help. It's just that they're unaware of
Coral Gardner. You know this guy gets an award. I
so
think.
important for us to come and bring awareness.
I think one of these guys gets an award from the Prince of Wales. Maybe. Let me double check. Let me double check. Climate. Prince of Wales gives award for coral. Never mind, different one. Coral Vita, and it's called different one now. Earthshot winner, Coral Vita. So the Prince of Wales, the British government cares about this. The British government cares about this too. So
Careless, or we just didn't
Yeah.
think we had the time to actually spend.
find somewhere to hunker down, and then I think you max actually fall in love with your neighbor or something. Wait, what kind of you fell in love with your neighbor? Then your neighbor was waiting for you to be there to fall in love with, and it's like a freaking spy or something. Yeah, but you might have fallen in love with a spy, Alexis, who was waiting for you. So I can't guarantee that. I mean the men in your life might be spies, Alexis, because people know the only way to anyway, you'll figure it out yourself. So you can figure it out yourself because you're really smart. How do you want to capture Andrew as a asset, as a weapon, time weapon? So you have to erase Andrew's memory that he's a time weapon. So since you're the reason Andrew knows, so they have to separate you from Andrew. So
Where you are in this world,
anyway,
decide where you are in society,
your identity, right?
how much money you make, what you doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we're all people.
Well, we're all gonna die anyway, right?
Things in order to
Yeah, you're right, Alexis. 100 years. 100 years on this planet, so 100 years on this planet. Oh my god, is that Melissa? That is Melissa! Jesus Christ! I think that's Melissa.
You know, we come to moments like this.
Is that Melissa?
Where we realize
Yeah.
that
Young
this is
baby
it.
Melissa.
This is what life's about. This is as good as it gets.
25,
This is
6
the
years,
best
so
days of our lives.
22 years. You're only 22 years.
Now. And, you know, I think of our future generations, and I want them to have these moments too. I want
You're
them to
alive
have
in the
these
future,
moments
by
in
the
their
way. I
life
mean,
to
Andrew
focus
doesn't
without
know.
worrying about their survival and having
Doing all right.
to breathe and loving people fully. These are the moments. These are the moments.
Yeah, that's good. Well, take care of yourself during the pandemic, Alexis. Take care of yourself during the pandemic. So, dude, you gotta tell the other people around about the pandemic. 'Cause you gotta warn them. Otherwise, it's not very nice if you don't warn other people about the pandemic. Yeah, because God only knows if this thing will actually stay. Ryan Bourne. Who's Ryan Bourne? Born identity. Yeah, it could be. You're an open dive from the South Pacific. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Who knows?